In my other video, I talked about grow tank cubes, how they are square and they're made from rock wool and they are fit perfectly into hydroponic systems. Here is a deep water culture system where this mold is made exactly of the shape that can fit the grow tank cube. You see here the grow tank cube fits perfectly and sits here. This way you don't need a cup, you don't need media, you don't need nothing. As a commercial operation, this is a lot cheaper because labor is expensive, so it's very easy to put this here and avoid 2 or 3 steps. So why do I call this deep water culture? Because you see these systems, you have a deep water level, and of course whenever I say water, I mean the nutrient solution. So you see there's a nutrient solution here, and deep water, 4, sometimes 6, whatever, and the foam board, which is a custom made foam board, but I've also, in my other video, I've shown you where I bought insulation foam from Home Depot or any garden center, and I made my own holes to fit the net cup. But these are commercial grade where they pre-molded and they're very strong, they don't break, and made to fit. Now, to avoid the roots getting rotting, you have to add an air stone, like an aquarium air pump, to pump air into the water to keep the level of oxygen high enough so roots don't rot. Here we're doing research, and in the summer, this time of year in July, we're growing opal basil, which is red leaf color, and watercress. People who don't grow watercress, you should grow it. It is spicy. It adds great flavor to food without having to add, black pepper or things like that. It's really very nutritious. Here we're growing 2 types of lettuces. And so you see, here's the air pump. You see, here's the air pump. Otherwise, all these will drop. So you see, these must transplanted recently. All you have to do is make sure that the bottom part touches the water. This way the grow tank cube stays moist, and then the roots follow the water and continue to grow into the nutrient solution. So here is deep water culture. If you look on this side, this top part is the same. It's the same tank, but it can be connected to this tank here, and then we can use it as flood and drain. So right now we're not using it as flood and drain, but this is, if you look over there, this is how it would be connected. And so this pump, on a timer, this pump that's sitting in the nutrient solution will pump, let's say for a minute, which will give you about 1 inch of water deep in this tank. And then you have pots sitting here, and then those pots will absorb that nutrient solution during that 2-minute period that the pump is running. After 2 minutes, the pump will shut off, then the nutrient solution will drain back into the tank. So in that 2 minutes where there's water here, any pot that you have sitting here will get soaked and fertilized and plenty of water. And this system is basically flood and drain system that many commercial operations use it to automatically water their landscape plants. They are in pots, so you don't have to water every pot individually. It's not operational, but now we're using it as a deep water culture system, but it can be used as a flood and drain system.